Welcome to Have You Read It? The channel where we bring books to life, one summary at a time. Today we're exploring The Art of Being Alone. Solitude is My Home, Loneliness Was My Cage by Renuka Gavrani. This book isn't just another self-help guide. It's a heartfelt exploration into transforming our perception of being alone from a state of loneliness into one of enriching solitude. Gavrani challenges societal norms that equate being alone with being lonely, offering a path to self-discovery and empowerment. What makes this book particularly valuable is its personal and empathetic approach. Instead of relying on statistics or abstract theories, Gavrani shares her own experiences and insights, creating a connection with readers who may feel isolated or misunderstood. She addresses the core issue of why many people fear being alone, tracing it back to societal conditioning and the fear of being perceived as a weirdo, through practical advice and thought-provoking questions. The author encourages us to confront our insecurities and redefine our relationship with ourselves. The Art of Being Alone provides a roadmap for turning solitude into a catalyst for personal growth, self-acceptance, and ultimately, a more fulfilling and independent life. It's a guide for anyone seeking to find comfort and strength in their own company, and to unlock the potential that lies within. Renuka Gavrani's The Art of Being Alone is divided into two sections: turning loneliness into solitude and turning solitude into growth period. The book seeks to redefine the perception of being alone, not as a curse but as a privilege. It emphasizes the importance of self-acceptance, self-knowledge, and using solitude as a tool for personal growth. The book begins by challenging the romanticized view of loneliness often portrayed in media. According to Gavrani, we've been conditioned to believe that someone will eventually come to save or rescue us, leading to disappointment when reality doesn't match this expectation. This reliance on external validation can prevent us from taking control of our own lives. The author suggests that instead of waiting for someone else to complete us, we should become the main character of our own movie, writing our own stories and creating lives that empower us. Gavrani underscores how the fear of being seen as a weirdo drives us to conform to societal expectations, leading to a disconnect from our true selves. She argues that in an attempt to fit in, we often suppress our desires, opinions, and unique qualities, resulting in a sense of loneliness even when surrounded by others. This internal conflict makes it difficult to accept and love ourselves, hindering our ability to form genuine connections with others. The book then shifts toward practical steps for rediscovering and embracing our authentic selves. Gavrani emphasizes that self-love starts with self-acceptance, acknowledging both our good and bad traits without judgment. She also stresses the importance of self-knowledge, encouraging readers to explore their thoughts, feelings, and values through introspection and mindfulness. By understanding and accepting ourselves fully, we can begin to break free from the need for external validation and cultivate a deeper sense of self-worth. Gavrani argues that only by loving the real you will you find your inner peace. Most people hide their ugly side somewhere deep inside them so that no one can know their dark side. However, what you don't realize is that the deeper you hide, the darker it gets inside your heart. And that darkness will swallow you bit by bit until you can no longer find the sunshine. We're living in a world of distractions. It takes less than a second to start wishing for something that we never wanted. Just because everyone else seems to have it, enjoy it. In such a world where you are always surrounded by noise, it's tough to stay connected to the voice deep inside you. Many people suffer from the fear of finding oneself alone, and so they don't find themselves at all. The greatest thing in the world is to know how to belong to oneself. As you get to know more things that you are against but the world accepts, never share those things with anyone. Yes, I'm asking you to keep your opinions to yourself. Let people think you agree with them. And that's not because you are a people pleaser or you are afraid to voice your opinion, but because the world is full of clowns. Not everyone has an open mind to accept that differences of opinion can exist. Don't go out there and scream your perception. Don't think that people will agree with you. In fact, that's the reason most people just follow the crowd. They know if they voice their opinions, they will be kicked out. This fear is one of the reasons why most people are followers, not thinkers. With the foundation of self-acceptance and self-knowledge in place, the book explores the transformative power of solitude. Gavrani emphasizes that being alone is not the same as being lonely. Rather, it's an opportunity to connect with ourselves, pursue our passions, and create a life aligned with our values. She encourages readers to embrace solitude as a deliberate choice, a time to recharge, reflect, and cultivate inner peace. It is not easy, but it can be done. With the right perspective and mindset. The second part of the book shifts from theory to practice, offering concrete strategies for turning solitude into a catalyst for personal growth. Gavrani draws inspiration from artists, writers, and inventors who thrived in solitude, highlighting the importance of eliminating external noise and distractions to connect with our inner voice. She introduces practices such as digesting information, reflecting on experiences, and resetting our minds through conscious solitude. She also emphasizes the art of getting bored, suggesting that moments of stillness and quiet can spark creativity and self-discovery. Eliminate what doesn't make sense to you. Don't just consume content and say, "Oh my God, what a video or what a podcast," think before you let any advice or thought to sit in your mind. If you never leave your mind alone and constantly fill it with garbage and others' opinions, you will be nothing but a collection of your external world. There is a world inside you too that you need to travel and explore. Detox your brain every day. In a world where you have thousands of options at your fingertips to enjoy, it's an art to know how to feel completely satisfied with doing nothing. Not only do you put a full stop to unnecessary content and give your mind the much-needed relaxation when you consciously choose to do nothing, but you also learn how to gain self-control. Knowing how to belong to yourself is an art in a world where everyone is finding their home in others. Gavrani encourages readers to become friends with their goals and dreams, viewing them as a source of companionship and motivation. She argues that by aligning our actions with our aspirations, we can transform our perception of being alone from a state of loneliness into an opportunity for growth and achievement. This shift in mindset allows us to find purpose and fulfillment in our own company, independent of external validation. Gavrani says, if you don't know where you want to go, how will you ever reach there? She stresses the importance of defining our own definitions of success, happiness, and fulfillment, rather than blindly following societal norms or expectations. She encourages readers to create a personalized dream life plan that reflects their unique values, desires, and aspirations. By taking ownership of our vision for the future, we can begin to take concrete steps toward creating a life that truly resonates with us. One of the biggest mistakes we make while trying to improve ourselves is that we focus on everything at once. Before you demand anything from others, learn to be honest with yourself. Have the courage to accept that you were the one killing all your dreams. What are action goals? Action goals mean you know what you will be doing to achieve your dream life. Action goal defines clear-cut what you're supposed to do every day to get one step closer to your destination. If you force yourself to apply someone else's solutions, you will lose the grip on your own life. To be able to look forward to spending time alone, there are a lot of wishes that are buried in your heart. Things that you always wanted to try, but you never get the time for. I always wanted to learn swimming, calligraphy, and the German language. And there are endless things that I still want to learn. Educate yourself, train yourself, and most of all, have fun with yourself. Finally, Gavrani emphasizes the importance of becoming independent by doing the things that we always wanted to do with others. She encourages readers to take responsibility for their own happiness and fulfillment, rather than relying on external sources for validation or companionship. By learning to enjoy our own company and pursue our passions independently, we can cultivate a sense of self-sufficiency and resilience that empowers us to thrive in any situation. Alright, let's distill the key takeaways from The Art of Being Alone into actionable insights you can start using today. Recognize the danger of nurturing false hopes that someone will come and rescue you. Instead, be the main character in your own life and take control of your destiny. Self-love begins with accepting all aspects of yourself, including your flaws and imperfections. Don't hide your dark side, but learn to integrate it into your whole self. Dedicate time to understanding your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Regular meetups with your mind can help you uncover hidden truths and set yourself free. Don't blindly follow societal norms or expectations. Create your own definitions of success, happiness, and fulfillment based on your unique values and desires. Resist the urge to constantly fill your time with distractions. Embrace moments of boredom as opportunities for creativity, self-reflection, and mental reset. Do the things that you always wanted to do with others. Make your imagination a reality. Take yourself on a dinner date. Buy yourself flowers. Do not wait for others to show up. Recognize your worth. Acknowledge your desires and turn them into something better than your imagination. Remember, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Hence, it becomes important to know your values. Do not try to do everything at once. These takeaways from Gavrani's book provide a foundation for building a stronger, more independent self, capable of finding joy and fulfillment in solitude. In conclusion, The Art of Being Alone is more than just a guide. It's a heartfelt journey towards self-discovery and empowerment. Renuka Gavrani invites us to reshape our perception of solitude, transforming it from a source of loneliness into an opportunity for growth and self-acceptance. By embracing our own company and nurturing a deeper understanding of ourselves, we can unlock our potential and create a fulfilling life, independent of external validation. The book serves as a reminder that being alone doesn't equate to being lonely. It means being with ourselves, offering the chance to cultivate a relationship with the most important person in our lives, ourselves. By learning to love and appreciate our own company, we can achieve true independence, find joy in the present moment, and pave the way for a future filled with purpose and self-discovery. Thanks for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you never miss our next book dive.